Gage, little Layzie Bone. You heard me? We're in the building. We got that Prince in the background. You heard me? Kings in the building, y'all. Cleveland, Baton Rouge. You heard me? Y'all know what it is.
Now you got a single out with a legend with a Crazy Bone. Now how did that come about? How did you meet him? How did you get him on the track? Cause he on tracks with Bone. I mean with Tupac, Biggie. They got
I
songs with
know, right?
Pun. How was you
Right.
able to, put that together if you don't mind sharing?
No, I don't mind at all, man. I've been like a lifelong fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and my favorite rapper, like outside of the group or groups, was Crazy Bone. You know, so I've always like looked up to him like lyrically, you know, or the group. You know what I mean? Because of their subject matters. Like first of the month. I'm born on the first of the month, so you know they talking about the first and the 15 getting food stamps and stuff. I remember that. You know, I remember that
Mm.
when food stamps was in the book. You know what I'm saying? Looked like money. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I
yeah.
it resonated with me a lot of the stuff they was talking about, like you know, just this poverty of dealing with drug issues, like in families and stuff like that. I lived through that. You know what I mean? So I always like gravitated towards their music. So I just always been a lifelong fan, and I finally got to meet them in like 2015. And I had been
Wow.
doing some networking things like that, and we exchanged numbers. But we got reconnected through West Nile, which is one of his producers. West Nile produced a track for me called "Runaway" on my EP I dropped called Sensei. And from there, I've been working with him, and then he gave me some other beats, and then one of the beats he gave me ended up being the beat that we did different art on. And so, like originally, I wrote my verses, but I couldn't think of a hook. So I hit up West, and I was like, "Man, you know who will sound good on this?" And he was like, "Who?" I was like, "Man, Crazy Bone. I feel like he'll get off on this, you know, 'cause you know he like a hook king, you know what I mean?" So
Yeah.
sent it to him, and a couple of weeks went by. He sent it back, had a verse on there. I ain't have a hook, I had a verse. So I was like, man, I ain't even tripping. I'll make up a hook. You know what I'm saying? I'll make up a hook.
Hmm.
So he blessed me with the verse. I came out with the hook. Then we put it out, and you know, here we are today, man. For real.
Man, I salute you on that one, man. That's heavy. That's a legend. You did a track with one of the greatest and most
Definitely.
influential artists in the world. Because he's a major component of Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's some people' favorite member is Crazy too. Some people,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Like I
Yeah.
said, I like them. I like them as a unit, as a group, but just like my favorite rapper, like you know, one of my top five is is him. You know him and Bizzy up there. You know what I mean? Which is amongst
Hmm.
others, but like I just really identified with it at a younger age, just that landscape they were painting with those songs. Like I was I wasn't like selling drugs or like what I mean no gang activity or nothing like that. So I can't relate with the murder mo part. You know what I mean? But like
Hmm.
just the hardship just day to day life and just those experiences. Like I said, first of the month, first of the 15. I lived that, man. So it just kind of spoke to me. You know.
Right, man. Thank you for sharing that. I truly appreciate that. You now looked on your page, but you doing something with Lazy Bone as well.
Um, I'm gonna be in San Antonio this Sunday on the 26th, and what it is like they're doing like a competition, to see who can open up for them or whatever. I'm gonna be there performing. I'm not a part of the competition, but I will be there in attendance to perform. And while I'm out there, I am gonna check out Bizzy Bone. He's gonna be performing on the 25th in San Antonio. So I'll be there on the 25th, and then I'll be actually performing on the 26th for the Layzie Bone event.
Man, that's major, man. That's major. Some people dream of doing stuff like that their entire life. So did you hook all that up at one time, or you just kind of did it individually, or it just kind of fell together like that?
Um, just like over time, man. Because I had met Layzie Bone. I met them all in 2015. Then
Right.
I met Layzie Bone individually in 2016, and but I kept some kind of form of contact with somebody, you know what I'm saying, in the camp, you know. So like it's just networking, you know what I mean, and just, you know, having a vision and, you know, sticking to it and, you know, and following through, you know what I mean? Because,
Right, right.
you know, why not, man?
That's
You know?
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. That's major right there. And I appreciate you for sharing that. Okay, and I'm from Cleveland. I don't know if you know that or not. That's where I'm from. I'm from Cleveland,
Oh,
Ohio. So I'm,
oh
I'm
yeah?
definitely interested in it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
must have,
yeah,
like, growing up, bro, like I must have been the most Cleveland, Baton Rouge dude, like, you know, ever,
yeah.
man. Like I said, like, it's no secret. I was a diehard. You know, I still am a diehard. I mean, I've come into my own as my own artist, you know,
Oh,
as I've
definitely.
grown. But, you know, that was just my go-to. So, you know, it was a big deal, you know, for my city and people who know me personally when I, you know, did the song with Krayzie, because, you know, they know how much that meant to me, you know what I'm saying, just from being such a big fan of it, but then being able to manifest that and then in my own style, in my own right, you know, being on a song with a legend, you know.
Right, definitely, man. I appreciate you sharing that again because it's inspiring to a lot of the listeners. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard and perfect your craft and keep
Yeah.
grinding, you never know what can happen.